So, we have returned. We're back. It's the last day of the year.
And better than ever.
It's the last day of the year. Yes.
Yeah.
December 30th. It's not Saturday anymore. It's actually Sunday.
No,
Actually, I messed
31st.
up. 31st is
31st.
the last. Yeah, 31st.
Yeah.
I messed that up. I don't know why. I was like, wait, doesn't this month has 31 days? What am I talking about?
Yeah. It's the second to last day of the year.
Yeah, second to last day of the year.
I have an eight-page paper due in 2 weeks.
I
This week
literally finished that paper the Sunday before it was due. Like,
Mine's
that
due on
was the day
Thursday.
before it was due. It was literally the day before it
Mine's
was
due on a Thursday. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is not gonna be fun.
I had the exact same paper due last year. It'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
So anyway, sorry about being a week late on uploading episode 8.
Excuse me. My bad.
It was like a full week off. This one should definitely be up on time.
Mhm.
Because I literally have this entire week off. And the week after that. Nothing.
Same. Or I have this technical week. I count Sundays as my new week, so this week technically is my last week, and then I'm going back to school next week.
That's true. I'm still considering it a Saturday because we haven't gone to sleep yet.
Shit, you right?
Alrighty, let's see. Anything else? Watch She-Ra for the first time. Whole series. I literally watched the entire show in one day. It's a good show. I like She-Ra.
I haven't
Kind of
yet.
regret I didn't react to it. I'm gonna react to Voltron. I may actually start doing that tonight.
Voltron?
Yes, I haven't seen it. Still haven't seen Voltron.
Which Voltron are you talking about? The old Voltron or
Not
the new?
You know which one I'm talking about, Josh. Why would I be watching the old one?
I mean, hey, it could happen.
It could happen, but not. It's unlikely.
Yeah, that's true.
So, Josh, you ready to get into this?
Dude, I don't fucking remember. I think all I remember is
They found out that Osmond has been lying to them.
Oh yeah, Team Juniper without Pyrrha.
Well, Juniper. Yeah, Juniper. I don't know what I was thinking.
Juniper without the P.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So
Junior.
Yeah.
Well, there's a Team Junior on the show. I forgot who Team Junior is though. No, I think that was a theory that they could be called
Junior.
Junior was the new one with RWBY. I think Junior was the one with RWBY. My bad.
No, I thought Junior was like the guy who ran the club and then punched the shit out of the club.
I don't know. My mind's everywhere right now. Actually, surprisingly, not everywhere right now.
Mm-hmm. And then Osmond just was like, "See you later, suckers," and yeeted.
Sayonara. Once he got called out on this bullshit, he was like, "Oh, well, time to go. I'm out.
Yeah.
See y'all later. You don't need me.
Peace.
Peace. Gone.
Jordan, don't go. No, come back.
I'll come back. Also, I got new house shoes and a new robe. I like it.
Oh yeah.
So my way back over there.
By the time you're watching this, happy belated Christmas and happy belated New Year.
And happy holidays to anyone else who doesn't celebrate that.
Yeah.
Apparently, my other friend John doesn't celebrate Christmas. He celebrates Kwanzaa. I'm calling him out on it.
I mean, doesn't Barbara celebrate Hanukkah?
I believe so.
Okay. Oh well. Basically, we should just say a nondescript winter holiday.
That works as well.
Isn't that in the RWBY canon? It's basically a nondescript winter holiday.
I have no idea.
Unless
you're a Jehovah's Witness. Jehovah's Witnesses don't believe in holidays.
What?
Yeah.
Wait.
They don't celebrate their birthday either.
Why?
Hmm?
Birthdays are like a blessing,
I
I
feel like
guess.
that's a very old-fashioned style tradition. But like one day, I knew my neighbor was a Jehovah's Witness, and I went to go wish him a happy birthday. He said thank you, but I don't. Jehovah's Witnesses don't celebrate their birthday, and I'm like, oh well, okay.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. So yeah, it's the age of 2019. All right,
But that
I'm
was years
taking
ago.
yeah, but dude, I'm taking a bet. 2019 is gonna be shit.
I
Even
said
worse
that to
shit.
myself earlier. I was like, I
See,
feel like 2019 is gonna be complete ass.
dude, okay, so like, 2017 it was like 2016 going to 2017. I was like, 2017 is gonna be great. It was shit. 2017 to 2018, I was like, yeah, it's gonna be shit. 2018 to 2019. If we can get below like the level of shit 2018's been, excuse me, that's a new record. Because 2018 has been a roller coaster. Hey, all right, meh, then plummets. There have been some good, but there haven't
There've been
been
good
a
moments.
lot of good. Yeah, there have been good moments. Like again, 2019 starting off with Genlock. I can't wait to watch that. That's gonna be something interesting.
It is.
Uh, oh, apparently they actually leaked the first episode in a stream. The entire episode, I
Ooh.
think. Um,
Ah.
I don't know what stream it was. I don't really mind because it's soon. So yeah, you
I was
good?
getting hot inside this. I was burning up in here. I don't think you know how warm this thing is. Whew.
That's unprofessional. Oh, that's just Reddit
Uh, I started dying in here. I'm like, whew, it's actually getting really toasty. Time to come out.
popping out of the shell.
Also, I couldn't see either. I couldn't see a thing.
Anyways, God, I how long is this episode? 16 minutes.
18 minutes
And
and 35 seconds.
18 minutes. I have 16. The fuck?
Josh, are you on the right episode?
A- am I? Give me a minute. Give me a damn. Nope. I am.
I was like, Josh, I don't think you got the right episode up. Ooh, ooh. That's I hate you. Well, I don't hate you, but you got some explaining to do.
FYI, I started the video about a bit late, so I had to pause and catch up.
Oh my.
I fixed it though.
Let's go find Oscar. Oh, we're back to them.
Hey,
Hate
it's
being
Emerald.
kept in the dark like this.
Yeah, Cinder was a pain, but at least she kept us filled in.
Can I ask you something?
You're gonna.
Why did you come with us? The night
That's a
Cinder
good
and I
question.
found you.
Why are you asking?
Ooh.
Just answer the question.
I was kind of thinking about their relationship because it seems like he's not
sense.
really there for Cinder.
It
Mhm.
made sense.
All my life, my father trained me to be a killer, an assassin like him. And then moments after I killed him, you two
Okay.
showed up looking for someone with my exact skills. Just felt like it was meant to be.
That's it?
Hey, what's your problem?
I mean, there has to be something you want from this, right?
Salem's promised us everything. We win this thing for her, we'll be top dogs in her new world. What more do you want?
Top dogs.
I just...
Top dog getting topped off in the city.
Cinder was the only family I ever had. She cared about me, taught me things.
Oh,
But without her here, I don't know if what we're doing...
Wake up already. Cinder doesn't care about you.
Oh, I hit my
She
mic.
doesn't
I'm
care
so
about
sorry.
either of us.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Oh,
You're
She's
in
blinded.
denial.
some Mercury
Start
see-throughs
having
are
crisis of
BS.
identity or some crap? Get me out of it.
Oh,
I'm sorry you didn't have a mommy that loved you, but I had a father who hated me. He never went easy on me. Every day of training was a beating. And when I unlocked my semblance, he stole it with his. This is a
Wait,
crutch.
what?
This makes you weak. He told me
How
I
did
could
he
have it
steal
back
it?
when
Wait,
I was
what?
strong.
Huh?
So I got
you can
strong,
steal someone's
but
semblance?
I never got it back.
I
I've
don't.
had to work harder than anyone to get where I am. You may not like it here without Cinder, but I think I'm right where I'm supposed to be.
Oh yes, the world is mean, and I'm a
Oh, he has a
big,
mechanical
bad
tail
man
now.
just like the others.
That's to refill it with
How
poison?
long have you been standing there?
All you ever learned was pain and violence, and now you're too afraid to leave it. Such a tragedy.
You don't know me.
Hey!
I want to tell you both a little secret. Your question is all wrong.
What?
Question.
What do you want from this? Children, please. If you're not loving what you're doing, then you're in the wrong field.
So what? Are you saying we should just leave?
Oh, no. You can't do that.
And what did you come here for?
To say farewell. There's been a change in plans. Her Grace must act swiftly if we are to prevail. If General Ironwood comes to his senses and calls upon aid from Vacuo, all may be lost for us. And so the good doctor and I are being sent to Atlas to prepare.
Prepare for what?
How are they getting the Atlas?
Probably
Do what
legal
makes
ways,
you
legal
happy,
means.
children. Please. I'm begging you.
That's a hell of a threat.
Oscar!
Yeah. Oscar
city's
Myers.
enormous. He could have gone anywhere. This is all my fault. I overreacted.
I still don't really understand what happened. Was it about the mission?
It's kind of hard to talk about.
Complicated.
I know. Top
That is true.
secret.
Very hard to talk
Did
about.
he do something wrong?
No,
No.
he didn't. We just got some new information, and it's going to be a lot harder than we thought.
I mean, if it was easy, then it wouldn't be important, right?
I think we're
Yes,
all
that's
just a bit
true.
unsure of what to do next.
You could
Yeah.
stay in Mistral, get your licenses at
That's
Haven,
Emerald.
and come
Emerald's
back to
look.
Argus. There's a
Oh,
lot of
wow.
things you can
Holy
do
crap, she
here.
looked a lot like her.
I know your mission is important, but it's not like you're the only ones who can do it. It's not the only mission that needs doing.
It's not
More
that
complicated
simple.
than that. Yeah, this is a little bit more complicated than that.
I should go pick up Adrian from daycare. I'll let Tara know what's happened, and we'll meet you later. Good luck.
Hey, there's a cafe over there. Why don't we get something to warm up?
I'm okay.
Where could Oscar
You two
have
go on
gone?
ahead.
Didn't like we speculate
You
that
don't want anything?
I don't know.
We'll be right back.
Be right back with more news. Take it away, Josh.
It's dark. It's night. It's like 2 a.m.
Oh, it is 2 a.m. 2:02 to be exact. Ooh, what's happening here? Follow the
Oh.
leaf. Let the leaf lead you to victory.
Oh,
The leaf shall guide you.
John. Oh.
Oh! Wait, huh? What? Why is there a statue of Hera here?
Dude, I'm gonna cry.
What? Huh?
Dude, you're gonna. Oh. Fuck.
Oh, come on. Why'd y'all do this?
Fuck Casey, man. She's making it harder to compose myself.
I don't have the music up that loud, so I'm not feeling it like you are, but God, I'm feeling it.
Really beautiful, isn't it?
Is that her mother? Okay.
Yeah. Why here?
She trained here. Sanctum Academy. Everyone was crushed when she chose Beacon over Haven. No one wanted to see her go, but it was where she wanted to be.
So Jin voices her
I'm
as
just
well?
glad she was surrounded by such amazing people.
Oh, come on! Mm. It's gonna make me
She
fucking
should
cry.
be standing here.
She is.
Why?
She understood that she had a responsibility to try. I don't think she would regret her choice, because a huntress would understand that there really wasn't a choice to make. And a huntress is what she always wanted to be.
Fucking cow.
Pyrrha never got the chance to graduate, but she was a huntress.
Thank you.
John?
Huh? Wait, what?
John, why did you...
I'm sorry. I've been a terrible leader. And a terrible friend, and
John, this has to stop.
We heard what you said to Cinder at Haven. You're not being fair to yourself. We love you, just like we loved Pyrrha. We're teammates. Family.
We don't want to lose you two.
I think she knew she wasn't going to win. That she might not come out alive. But she also knew she was the only one that could try.
So she did.
Maybe we should too.
Yeah, we should.
Pyrrha may not be by our side anymore, but we can fight like she is.
And in a way, she will be.
We should check back in at the house. Come on.
They know how to get you. They definitely know how to get you. That
Thank you.
that was something. I was not expecting that. I didn't
Neither was
expect them to
I.
address any Pyrrha issues. But
Dude,
they addressed it and they addressed it hard.
dude, the fucking leaf, I was like, that can't be true.
I've never seen him this bad.
Man,
Come on, let's get him up.
I had so many goosebumps.
Why am I on the stairs?
Probably because no one's home, Uncle Crow. We've been out looking for Oscar.
Oscar?
I'm sure this looks great to the neighbors.
No luck?
No. You?
Don't worry. We aren't going to Atlas without him.
We?
Sorry we won't be staying.
No, you're not.
How about we get out of the cold?
Oh,
Oscar?
I was wondering when you'd get back.
Wait, what?
Nick, what?
Look at this! Look at him!
You had us worried sick. Are you okay? What are you wearing?
Look at him! Look at our boy!
Cooking?
Oh, yeah, I thought maybe you guys would appreciate a hot meal after spending all day looking for me, apparently.
It's my fault we were all out there in the first place. Oscar, I am
Bitch.
so sorry for earlier. I was way out of line, and what I said...
No, it's okay. These past few days, I've been scared of the same things you were. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be me, but I did some thinking, and I do know that I want to do everything I can to help with whatever time I have left.
Good. This team isn't the same without you, Oscar.
The casserole!
We're on it, Jeff.
I'm done.
Combat gear looks good. Where are you going now?
I don't want to get in the way of your celebration.
You've been gone all day. Just sit with us.
Look, Ruby, I'm glad you kids worked out, whatever all that was. But the fact is, we're not a single step closer to Atlas.
Actually, I think I have an idea. But it's sort of a no going back kind of idea.
Oh boy, what are they
Huh?
doing?
Let's hear it.
It's a no, you can no go back.
With Cordo on
No
watch,
going back,
only
blah.
Atlas airships have the clearance to leave for Solitas. So, we steal an Atlas airship.
That's not just breaking the law. That's definitely worse.
How would we even get onto the airfield?
That's a good question.
Part I haven't quite figured out yet. But I was...
Okay, stop. Just stop. Look, if this thing goes south, it's not something we can just fight our way out of. This is
That
the
is
Atlas
true.
military we're talking about.
That is true.
For your sake.
Trying to pull off the heist of
Drop
your
this.
the heist of your life. Bro here bringing down the mood. I think Ruby's about to set him straight.
I want to hear him out.
Ruby.
I want to hear him out. I know you're trying to protect us, that you're afraid we can't do it, but right now, I don't really care what you think. Just because you don't have an idea doesn't mean we're out of options. Oz hasn't been here to tell us what to do, but we still managed to get this far anyway. We've been in bad situations before, and we didn't need an adult to come save us or tell us what to do. We just did it our way. And I say we do it our way. And if you think you can keep up with us kids, we'd be happy to have you.
Looks like you didn't give her enough credit either.
Get roasted, bitch.
But that's the episode? This episode went by
That's
so fast. This episode went by so fast. It was the Pyrrha stuff. The Pyrrha stuff we got lost in.
the purest of I I wasn't expecting that, but when I saw the leaf, I was like, this can't be. No, you're not gonna fucking throw a curveball at us. And then they throw a fucking curveball at us.
Oh, I wasn't expecting anything.
I wasn't
different about
expecting
Pyrrha.
that at all. I wasn't expecting Oscar to come back.
I wasn't. Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that fucking end speech to fucking from Ruby to for Crow to wake the fuck up.
I was always expecting that. I just was waiting
I
for when, because Crow was seemed to be on a downward spiral.
Yeah,
It
I
was
didn't
just a
expect it to
matter
be
of
this
when.
episode. I didn't expect it to be this episode. I thought it was gonna be a bit next episode. She's like, I'm tired of your shit. Fuck.
Whew.
Fuck. Like, you can't just come back from like dropping an entire Pyrrha shit and not expect anyone to be like, what the fuck? But that gave so much closure. A little bit more closure, I guess.
We got a list
For
of villains too.
John. Yeah, that's true. That was nice. It's nice to know that it's nice to know that Emerald may or may not leave, even though she like again this brings the question: is she gonna take the risk of leaving to find Cinder, or is she gonna basically stay and not get hurt or whatever?
I feel like they're gonna both leave because also it's good to find out that Mercury's not there for Cinder. Mercury's there for himself. That was something I always wondered about.
yeah.
We always felt that was there, but it was never actually stated until now. So I'm like, yay.
Yeah, like the entire thing with like Mercury, looking back at it, it felt odd that Mercury was there. He didn't feel right.
Yeah, like it didn't feel like, but he said he just felt like he wanted to be on the winning side. He was just there to be on the winning side.
Yeah, and he thinks it's the winning side because everything's going her way, quote unquote. But again, know if it's gonna go that way or not. But in the end, we know they're gonna triumph in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
It
also,
may
the
take
whole interaction with Tyrion and him specifying that they're leaving seems like that they're gonna somehow find a way to go with it.
Yeah.
Like that whole interaction of
because
I just came to say goodbye. I'm leaving now to go to Atlas. And they're like,
No, but that threat though, that threat he did specifically with his tail, and that drip, that poison drip, like that one little tiny droplet got me. I was like, shit. I understand
mechanical tail.
Dude, I understand like Tyrion's like straight up nutcase, but the dude knows how to make threats. He knows how to make straight up threats, just plain and simple. Fucking hell.
I love how the moment that Mercury challenges Emerald's loyalty to Cinder, she immediately flips.
Of course, that's the thing. No, the thing is, Emerald is only loyal to Cinder.
That is true. Yes, not I rephrased that. I phrased that wrong. He questions Cinder's loyalty to her.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how does she really care about you? It's like, and you think about it. You stop thinking. It's like, does Cinder actually care, or is she just someone with power that could work on her side? She saw power that could work in her favor.
Yes, Cinder and herself, and I think a lot of people agree on this line. Again, I can't say so, but Cinder, everything, basically, she does care a bit, and I'd say that like loosely a bit, but usually most of the time, everything that she does is for her own benefit.
She only cares when it's convenient for her.
Convenient for her.
Where she shows showing emotions will work in her favor in that situation.
Yeah. That's also like how Salem is in a way. Again, cutting ties off with Cinder was because her usefulness like ran out. That's how Cinder is as well. Cinder's a bit more humane than Salem.
And I think Salem says she'll come back. like she said, she just lost her way and she needs this to go figure out like this is her punishment.
Oh, that's true.
Cause like her being exiled is her punishment, but she's gonna come back because you know that she still has the maiden powers. I
Yeah.
doubt Salem's just gonna let her walk away with that.
Hmm.
But
Again,
Salem feels like Cinder can't do that much damage without them, so she's gonna wait for her to come back. Which I
I
doubt
still,
Cinder's gonna go back. I honestly doubt Cinder's going back, to be
yeah,
honest.
yeah. I don't think she's gonna go back. Again,
I don't think
her
she has any plans.
entire
Her obsession with RWBY is what's preventing her from doing that.
yeah, and I think that's the fact that she was again. I'm probably just restating it, but the fact that Salem wants Cinder to be like, okay, this is the bigger picture. Stop focusing on Ruby, and it's not gonna happen. Again, I really want that small bit of hope that Neo or or at least Cinder turns. Again, that's just me because I always like seeing the kind of antagonist turn to see the light because it's always cool for them to do so. It's I'd say it's really a cheap way, but it would serve a purpose. More or less, I'd feel like Neo would do so. Neo
Oh,
would
Josh, that's
turn.
one thing I like about She-Ra. That point you just made is the one thing I like about She-Ra, because they don't do that in She-Ra.
Really?
Yes, that is the
I-
like yeah in She-Ra like that show. They don't pull that, and it's surprising because you think that they have so many opportunities to do it, and they try it, but it never works out. The situation actually gets worse because of it.
But I feel because again, if we're going back to again Cinder and Neo, again
I feel
Neo is
like Neo
only
would turn. I feel like
Neo
Neo
would
would turn.
turn. Yeah, I
I don't
really
think Cinder would. Cinder's gonna take a lot
no.
before she gets a redemption
Yeah,
arc, but I can see a
but
Neo
I
easily
could see
turning.
Neo because again she really isn't again for remembering that episode. She doesn't think that Ruby killed. She really didn't.
He got eaten by a
Again,
bird. See,
yeah,
look,
it's
I think
all
Neo
it's
knows how she died. I think Neo knows he got eaten by a bird, but Neo was
yeah,
going after Cinder because Roman got
it's
roped into her plan,
mhm.
and her plan and
And
got him killed.
I think more or less that again the only reason why she's siding with Cinder is because she has maiden powers and Neo can't face her at all. Period.
Yeah, like Neo's
There's
like, it's probably my best interest not to get involved in fighting her,
mhm.
so I'm gonna hear her out.
Still the fact. Oh. Okay,
Josh,
so
you
this is just
froze. There you go. Now you're unfrozen.
oh no, but this is just me. But the fact that they added another academy, what was it? It was another school. Like I don't know what it is, but I've been going through like
Let me
stuff and like
see.
trying to like again with the Ruby lore. I wanted to know what other academies there were because um
We know Haven existed already.
no, not Haven. It
Wait,
was
no, it was like she trained.
yeah she trained at like something academy or something.
Let me see. John asked why here. Isn't it beautiful, isn't it? I'm not replaying like the entire like audio episode. Everyone was
Sanctum
crushed when she
Academy.
chose Beacon
Sanctum
over Haven.
Academy.
Say yes, Sanctum. She
Sanctum
trained
Academy.
here. Sanctum Academy.
We know the four academies. We have Beacon, Haven, then you have Atlas Academy, then you have Shade, Vacuo's academy.
I think those academies are the one. Well, no, I forgot. No,
Those
she
are the ones that make
trained here at
hunters.
Sanctum
Yeah,
Academy.
hunters and huntresses. Those are ones that train them into hunters and huntresses. Basic training goes. There was
There's one below it where they're like they learn the
mhm.
basic skills,
Yeah, like
forge their weapons. I think Sanctum
Sanctum.
Academy was one of those. They were the ones where they
Sanctum was
it
Haven's.
prepped them.
Sanctum was Haven's. Yeah, Sanctum was Haven's. I forgot Vales. It's the one that Ruby went to. I forgot. I can't go name it off the top of my head.
Is it Vacuo? No. I
It's
must have
not
played
no,
it.
it's not Vacuo. It's fuck. Because what is it? Kingdoms Academy. It's the one that Ruby went to. She went to it was on the patch. Again, it was just interesting. It's interesting to learn more about the world. Like,
Oh, Vale has Beacon, Mistral has Haven, Vacuo has Shade, and Atlas, which was formerly Mantle, has Atlas, formerly Alois. Oh, interesting.
I don't want her fucking personality. I already know Ruby's personality. Was it Shade
Oh,
Academy?
Signal? Is it Signal?
It's Signal. Yeah, it's Signal.
Signal.
That's Signal.
No, oh, they're combat schools.
Yeah, combat schools.
They call those combat schools.
Yeah. Again, it's interesting to learn because I was trying to figure out which academy, because Ruby went to Signal, so did Yang, and I wanted to learn more about the kind of schools and the kind of like which school was where, and it's world building. It's not something I'd be to, but it's cool to see that it's cool to expand upon like the kingdoms and see what they are, and that was something like that caught my eye, and that made me really happy. But the fact is, she was from fucking Pierre was from like what's the continent? Fuck, God damn
That
it, what's the
continent
kingdom?
is Mistral.
Haven, Mistral. Yeah, I didn't know she was from Mistral.
Yeah, now
That
we
that
know
that,
she's from Mistral.
that blew my mind. And both Nora and Ren were from Mistral. They were raised in
What else?
Mistral.
They
Did,
they were from a
did, did-
village.
they were
I guess
from
they
a
were from a
village,
surrounding. They're from a surrounding village
but they grew up in like
in Mistral. Oh yeah, they grew up there.
yeah, on the continent of Mistral. Yeah. So
Ah, I was hoping they would confirm who she was. They just said red hair woman. When I first heard her, I was like, Pyrrha? Is this a ghost? Then I was like, oh no. And I was like, oh, it's her mother. But no, in the credits they just have her listed as red haired woman. I believe that's her mother. They look a lot alike. Me and look a lot alike. A lot. I said a
yeah,
lot alike.
yeah, that could be just her mother. Again,
The
like
way she talked about her.
um, but the way she disappeared also gives the illusion that that could have been Pyrrha.
But the flowers were still there. So I was like, I feel like that was still a different person.
That's the thing.
I
It's
really strongly
fucking
feel like that's a
it's
different person.
Ruby. There's supernatural properties.
That is
Shit
true.
happens. But yeah, but that entire scene with Casey, just Casey Lee Williams again.
Oh boy.
The fucking score.
I almost cried, but my body has this way to avoid crying. And by doing that, my body heats up and I just start flaring. So I
If
started
you're a fan,
flaring in the middle of that. It was not great.
dude, if you're a fan of Ruby and you've watched through everything and you you tried your best not to cry, you were a human. If you didn't, you're fucking cold. That was
I started
so
feeling that
hard,
immediately. I was like, oh my
dude.
god.
No, again,
No.
you
No.
could see my exact reaction when I saw the leaf. I was like, "That's bullshit. You can't do this to me." And as
Like you
soon as
feel I was like that leaf. I was hoping it was Oscar related. But I was like, I feel like this is something else. I'm gonna just hope it's Oscar related. I was like really pushing for it to be Oscar related.
no, I was like, "Oh yeah, it's gonna be Oscar." Leaf goes away. I'm like, "Oh, you're fucking with me. This can't be it." No. And then they put Para, and then the fucking music puts in, and then you just see Jean, and then it just falls into place. Oh, fucking Miles and Care, you did fucking
You beautiful
wonders.
you beautiful assholes. That's all I gotta say.
A week
Carrie
off and they
Miles,
give
you
us this shit.
beautiful assholes.
Oh god. But
That scene. That was amazing.
I think that's one of the most memorable scenes of like this season, in my opinion. It would be memorable because it's one of the most sentimental. If you
I
think
just
about
can't
it.
wait to see Murder of Birds' reaction to that scene.
Can we
I'm waiting on that. That would
So basically, next week, next week we're just gonna be. Wait, someone's gonna put a reaction, like a multiple reaction video, if we get this up on time.
Oh yeah, I had to get it up on time for that because I found out Josh found out that we were in some of those, and I was like, oh, well, that what happens when you upload on time. I don't upload on time, but I have time now.
Because that reaction is so split. Like, oh fuck. But yeah, just I do agree. I do agree with Nora. He can't fault himself over it. He
That
can't
is
beat him
true, yeah.
because
Like
ever
I guess
since
they can see throughout he always pushed himself to be better and stronger, which is a good
yeah,
thing, but he was
yeah,
doing it for the
but
wrong reasons.
doing it for the wrong reason. He wasn't doing it for himself. He was doing it for her.
Because he felt like he was to blame for what happened to her.
You didn't get my. You don't do it for her. You do it for him.
Needless to say, you do it for him. Steven Universe, good show. I just
Good
saw,
show.
what was that episode? Familiar.
Familiar.
Loved it.
One of my favorite songs coming from the actual. It's
Here comes
one
the
of the good
thought.
songs.
Here
Here
comes the
comes a
thought's
thought
my
is
favorite.
great.
That's my favorite song. Favorite.
I'm
They're
trying to think.
stronger than you.
The Stronger
Then
Than You is good
no,
too.
no, take it back. No, stronger than me is you have familiar. Then you have
Yeah.
I can't remember the name of the song. Pearl song. I can't remember the name of it.
It's over, isn't it?
It's over, isn't it? That's number 2.
It's over. Yeah, that's. Oh,
Here
that
comes the
song.
thought. Then it's over. Those are my top Steven Universe songs. Right
Anyways, back onto Ruby.
there. Back to RWBY.
But yeah, the fact, like the ultimate fact, we all knew since volume 4 that John's been beating himself up for Pierre's death.
Yeah.
And if we're in a situation, we would too. Again, seeing as though he realized her love for him and basically pushed aside for the fact pushed into like a locker, shipped away, unable to do anything. You kind of blame yourself for that. And
And you feel like you could have done more.
that's a
You could
small
have
thing
stopped.
too.
There's actions you could have taken to make sure this
Yeah,
didn't happen.
that's a small thing too. Ruby, in a sense, kind of got over that, but
Well,
we don't
I think
know.
RWBY
Understands.
I think one thing about RWBY is that RWBY she formulates and realizes that these are things that they chose to do, and this is what happened. I think RWBY has a grasp on that's what happened, especially since she lost her mother. She kind
I
of
think this
figured
was.
out and pieced together that you have your choices.
I think this was during Volume 5. I don't remember which one was it, but we were discussing how Ruby would how both Penny's death and Pierre's death affected her, because we really haven't seen that side of her yet. No, it
Oh
affected
yeah.
her to some point. Penny's death would have affected her more than Pyrrha. Again, because Penny was closer to Pyrrha. But again, it goes the kind of same way. What happens if we have another Penny? Again, that possibility is still up there, still in debate. That when they get to Atlas, a Penny could be there, another Penny in development.
That
Because
is true.
Penny was the first robot to have an aura, to have a semblance. But it proves the fact that will it be the same?
No, I feel like they didn't recover the old one, so she wouldn't have any memories. So it'd be like a brand new one.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like they didn't go back to recover the old one. They might have.
I mean, that's Atlas property.
That
If you
is
think
true,
about
that
it,
is,
like it's even though Penny is her own person, it is Atlas property.
a lot of things went down at that point. Like I remember they said they saw on TV that Atlas robots was attacking people. I think at that point things went haywire. Things really went sideways.
So probably like in a sense, the project for Penny kind of disbanded after that. After the fall of Beacon. But
oh, then plus all that, they probably got questioned by like some higher board too about what were they
That's
actually
true.
doing. They were
That's
like,
true.
they have this robot. Why do y'all have this? So I feel like there's a lot of things that's happening that we wouldn't know about related to that.
And also the fact of getting to Atlas is also a big thing. And as John mentioned, it's a risky thing to do. And I do agree. You can't come back from that. You can't come
You
back
really
from stealing
can't.
an Atlas airship. And
You
even
just have
though
to
you
really hope that you get away with your plan because you can get
and also
locked
the
up and
fact that
never see Ironwood.
yeah, no, but the thing is they have to go to Ironwood.
Yeah.
No matter what, they have to go to Ironwood. And Ironwood won't it depending. I don't think Ironwood would let that go. No doubt, I don't think Ironwood would let that go. Winter, I don't know either. That could go both ways. It could be that it could go well because of Weiss, because Winter and Weiss
Yeah, related.
are very very close. I don't know. I've always questioned. I've always like wondered about their relationship. Because in three, I think it was yeah 3. Like you saw like the first interaction with Winter and Weiss. It was like kind of
Hmm.
cold.
I feel like it was cold coming from, it was tough love more so, because it's like she's
Mhm.
pushing Weiss to be her own person and not rely on
Mhm.
her father the same way Winter did, because Winter doesn't
Mhm.
rely on her father either.
Yeah,
Like, it's always that push to, like, don't be up under your father, be your own person.
yeah. And then there's also the fact of Crow still a fucking drunk
Fuck
asshole.
Crow. Fuck Crow. This season, they make Crow so unlikable. I don't know why.
No,
It seems
no,
like such
no.
a sudden change for his character.
It's not. It's reasonable in context.
I
Again,
mean, yeah, it's reason. I think no, in season 3 he was always drunk like this, but it was like it wasn't realistic drunk. Like he was drunk like this all the time, but he didn't act in a realistic manner. Now that I'm
Mhm.
like, oh, he's drinking the exact same way he was before. It's just this is how a normal person that's drunk would act. So now
I
they're
thought
putting
more or
realism
less.
into it.
I think more or less he just, in a sense, he's drinking more in this season than he did in season 3. Because if you think about it, he's just in season 3 he's doing it more or less to like kind of again speculation. I don't remember if they said it was true or not, and I've said this before. Uh, he's doing this to basically dumb down his semblance, is what I remember or what I thought. He's doing that to dumb down his semblance in hopes to like it won't happen. Because
I don't know about
not
that one.
not I don't remember. Again, I could just be rambling and just my own thoughts are coming out. But in this season, again, this is heavier than anything he's done. Again, he's I've mentioned this I think during the third, fourth episode, but he's looked up to Ozpin, trusted Ozpin his entire life, let Ozpin create both him and Raven into
I
birds.
forgot about that. Yeah, thinking about that,
He
that
gave his
probably
life
plays
to
a
Ozpin.
huge factor into
Yeah,
how he acts
yeah.
now.
He gave his life to Ozpin. Raven out of there because she couldn't trust Ozpin and she didn't want to deal with Salem. Again, being the Spring Maiden as well, also put in the fact that she just wanted to get the fuck out of Dodge. And now you have Crow, one of the last people he ever trusted. One of the very few people he ever trusted. Like I still don't I still don't know like his relationship to Ty, if how rocky that is.
I feel like
Because
he
that's
trusts Ty. I feel like he trusts Ty. He doesn't like Ty, but he knows he can trust him.
Mhm, mhm. Again, he has his nieces as well. But the thing is, the one he truly trusts is Osmond because he's been there for the entire time. And that place, huge, that goes leaps and bounds when you find out the dude that you've been, the goal that you've been trying to reach for, and the guy you trusted basically lied to you and shattered your
Yeah.
dreams.
I completely forgot about Austin because he hasn't. Well, I mean, he's been brought up, but I mean, he hasn't been seen in so long.
Hmm.
But I kind of forgot about that. He's probably like he was probably drunk normally, but he was like, "We can still do this. We have Osmond. Osmond can
Yeah,
work this out." And find out that
yeah,
Osmond is putting on a front. He's just like, "I'm done. I'm defeated. I'm done.
yeah.
Do what you want. I really don't care at this point anymore." Then he's just
Again, and
going around drinking and
again,
just
that's
being
shown in and that's shown in the when John brings up his point. You do know it's like he he basically does he says basically that he says that you won't be able to come back from this, but also in the same way at the same time he's like, we're done, drop it, it's no use, there's no point in doing this anymore.
yeah. He feels
It's
ultimately defeated from Osmond.
Mhm.
He's like, "Why continue on with Osmond Shrek?"
And then you have Ruby coming in with the quick bitch slap. Whoopah! So you're like, wake the fuck up. You can't just end now. You've already started this journey. You're gonna finish it. No matter what. I don't give a shit about what you think. This is our story now, bitch. But yeah, oh, I do like Ruby's standing and like her taking up this leadership role, even though she did have leadership. You see how she's developed as a character, even though it
Yeah,
hasn't been
this
much.
season showed it a lot though. She's really had to
Yeah,
take in charge this season.
there's a lot. There's been so many things that's gone wrong,
Like
and I think
morality wise, like not just from a combat standpoint, but
mhm,
from a morality
morality. Yeah,
standpoint.
and she's the only one that's kind of been like stayed true to the path in a way. She has
That is true.
sure, like she was shaken, but she's always been like straight minded and forward. And I think, and I think this is not really the type of character development we wanted from RWBY. I guess like a lot of people who wanted character development for RWBY, but this is character development. We can't really like fault. We can't fault like even if it's again a lot of people could argue with me that it's major character development, but I don't see it as too much. I think it's like she's developing again at a slower pace, but it's at a good pace, I guess.
Yeah.
At this
It's
point,
a
they're
kind of
gonna
a
get to
weird thing to think about. That's a weird thing to think about this show. The show is RWBY. You think it would focus more on her, but then you
RWBY.
realize it's more about the different hurt people a part of that team. And it shows their character development. They all develop in some way. But RWBY's like the ones that's not really shown developing. And the show revolves around her.
And that's interesting to think about when you go out like because this show has a lot of main characters if you think about it. There's
That is
no
true.
not lot.
Not main, but
There's
it's like main
yeah,
characters.
main
Then you have
characters.
secondary characters. And you have
Mhm.
supporting characters, not secondary,
Supporting
but
character.
supporting.
Yeah, supporting. I'd say the villains, in a sense, Cinder has become a main character. Cinder herself has become a main character if you think about it. She has
Yeah.
she rose
She's
from
having much screen time,
to
but
main.
she's a huge focus.
She's a huge focus, yeah. So she's become a sort of main character.
Yeah.
Ruby and Junior have become main characters. No doubt about it. They've season 4 basically highlighted they're basically main characters.
That is true. Yeah, Juniper. Yeah, they're definitely up there now because
I
a
would
lot of
say
time is
Crow is
spent
more.
focusing on them.
Yeah, I'd say Crow is
Crow,
supporting. Oscar supporting. Ozpin supporting. Even though there's a lot of stuff that revolves with them, they're supporting characters in a way. They don't
like not much
they,
focus is put
yeah.
on their characters.
Mm-hmm. Again, Ozpin, that Ozma and Salem arc focused on them, but that's more again lore
That was
building.
only for one episode. Like you only heard about that for like one episode. There's not much focus on that either. Like we want to see a continuous focus on this person and the way they behave.
So I'd say basically, even though like you have different perspectives and like going on, we have about I'd say 8 main characters. Again, considering Cinder is more or less, if you think about it, a main character more or less the secondary. Again, you can argue with us that she's still a secondary.
I can
I'd
still
agree.
see that, but I mean, you can still have
She's on
one
the
main
fence.
character be a villain, and she's the one who
Yeah.
appears the most.
Yeah, Salem is
Thinking back about previous seasons.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like previous seasons, she had a huge portion of previous seasons. Like a huge chunk of it focused on her.
So, didn't she appeared in the first season? She appeared in the first season as a
season 1.
And then season 2 she was there.
In season 3 she was part of the group.
Yeah, part of the group. Season 4 not there.
Season 4 she took a backseat. Season 4 she definitely took a backseat.
Season 5 she came
That's when
back.
they brought the new characters. Season 5 she started going back making her rounds, and this season has the potential to put her back up there.
Yeah, put her back up as one of the main focuses. Because again, we have 3 different perspectives going on. We have Emerald's perspective, we have Cinder's perspective, and Neo, as well as again
the
Team
main
Render.
characters. Yeah,
main characters. Again, this does pose a question. What's going on with Cinder and Neo at the moment? I think they're going to be put on the back burner until because they're going straight to Argus, right? Or they're going straight to Atlas. I forgot.
No, they're going. I forget where they're going. They're going to some place in between. That's if they need to get to this place. I forgot what the name of it was. Hold up, normal speed. Oh wait, I can just. I forgot. I can just move that.
We still haven't addressed the fact of Blake and Yang. That kind of irks me. I thought they would be fixed this season.
I kind of thought it would be too, but
it's still episode 9.
Yeah, but there's normally like 14 episodes or 13. By February, the season's over.
14.
Yeah,
By February,
February,
season's
the season's normally over.
Wait, I just remembered. Didn't the last episode of RWBY come out on Valentine's Day? On season 3.
Possibly.
Because I remember exactly going through the subreddit and it was like, thank you, Monty, for giving us a lovely Valentine's Day with a arrow through the heart.
Okay, let's see. Okay, back to the plan. Solitas. What is Solitas? This is the first time I'm hearing of Solitas.
Wait, where's that?
They're gonna steal an Atlas airship.
I think that's somewhere in Atlas or somewhere before Atlas. Because again, you can't go from one country to another or one continent to another and not refuel.
Yeah, it's true. But I'm guessing Solaris is like some type of hub they have to go to.
Yeah.
Major hub.
My question is next episode going to be mainly focused on them getting the airship and not like nothing else?
Based on how this show is going, I feel like it's going to swap and it's going to go back to the Neo perspective. Also, Cortana just activated. I don't know why. Oh, and this thing is translating. It says, this shows in my iPhone the swap. Okay, that's a noise. Ow.
That's Internet Explorer.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Josh can see that opening up. Oh, it says, this shows in my iPhone the swap, and it's going to go back to Neo's perspective. And Cortana just activated. I don't know why. Stop, Cortana.
No, but
I know you did.
my question is,
no.
Who's going? I mean, we have everyone, but when and where and how will they get? I mean, where would they get the airship from? I know they have the Atlas base. Are you going to sneak onto the Atlas base?
Yeah. That was the plan. Like, that's the plan. They're like, how in the world are you going to get there? How are you going to break past all the security? Like, I think that was one of the points they mentioned, though. Like, how are you going to get past them? My question is, how in the world, like, what type of shady business is Team Witch on that they're getting the Atlas? Like, they said they're going to Atlas.
Again, Salem's connections are everywhere. Remember that. Even though Salem has a main team, the people in the team have connections everywhere. I think it was like
the business guy probably knows a guy.
Yeah, Watts. Yeah, Watts has connections everywhere. And then you think of Salem. Salem's been alive for so fucking long. She probably has connections somewhere.
I don't know about that. I feel like Salem was the one who get people to do her bidding. I don't feel like she went out and actually formed connections with people.
I mean, you never know.
I'd say it's not too like Cinder at all. Well.
Yeah. Still, the sole fact is, they're getting the Atlas some way, shape, or form, and they're all going to converge back at Atlas. You realize that, right? They're coming back and converging. Everyone's converging at Atlas. That's the end goal. And I feel like Atlas might fall.
Oh no, I feel like it's gonna take a lot of work for Atlas.
It's gonna take a lot of work.
It depends. It depends. If Atlas is mostly real people, like soldiers, versus the Beacon situation where they had robots, a lot of robots.
No,
that contributed. That contributed to the fall of Beacon. The robot guards, because they were able to make them turn.
I think because Atlas is the military hub. It's the military hub of the world. They probably do have.
They probably have a shit. They probably have a shit ton of robots sitting on standby.
Yeah, on standby. But then you also have the fact of you also have actual like military, like actual military. So yeah, so it could go either both way, and so Atlas could or could not fall. But I think they do have a fighting chance if that does happen. We also have Adam. I completely forgot about Adam.
Yeah, it's some characters you forget about if you don't see for a while because the other stories you're so into.
Adam is someone like we haven't seen for.
But I don't even think they play a part in their plan though. They don't even play a part in Salem's plan anymore. So I feel like
Yeah,
I like Adam's not gonna pop up till probably either the end of this
next
season or next
or
season.
next season. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
true.
Because they don't tie into the main story at all anymore after last season.
But think about Adam. He's just fucking killed. He killed almost of the or most like the kind of like important people at the
White
White
Fang,
Fang.
yeah. And just waltzed right back in, took him out, and was like, I'm back sitting at the throne. I'm like, oh, I thought he would have more of a challenge. He did not. Now I'm sitting there kind of wondering, how in the world did Blake beat him?
He didn't
Because
beat him. No, remembering from Shadows. If you watch the From Shadows clip, she didn't beat him.
oh, that's right, he got back up. Then he went to go hide in the woods, then waited for them to come out so he could pick him off. But
No, wait. Which one are we talking about? Are we talking about the actual like?
it was at the end of last season.
Oh, last season. I'm talking about from like From Shadows. Like how did Blake beat him? I'm like, what do you mean Blake escaped? Like
Oh
he
no, not that. No, not that.
uh I don't remember much from last season. I don't. A lot of stuff happens. The mind of an anime and a seasonal anime watcher has to dump out most of the anime he's watched unless it was really memorable, so he could intake new anime and basically process more and
I kind
basically
of
be able to dump.
yeah. I keep my circle small that way I can remember all the important details of the shows that I've watched. Now, Gravity Falls surprisingly is not an anime, but I still remember
Oh
almost
no,
every detail from that show. I don't know why. I haven't watched it in forever. I still can
dude, yeah.
remember every episode vividly. Good job,
There's so
Alex Church,
much.
on that show. That show was amazing.
Yeah,
I can still remember it, and I haven't watched
dude, yeah. Gravity Falls. There's a lot of things that I loved about Gravity Falls. Again, the maturity journey of Dipper is one of the greatest things that I've ever seen. Like again, you see him like here, like, and then you just see him grow as like. I mean, that's evident for any kind of a cartoon like show like that linear. You see the growth of characters again, the maturity of both the Pines twins. You see the growth of Stan. You see how he's basically how he comes from a man of mystery to like this just kind of decrepit guy who just wanted to see his brother back. And then you just see again Stanford just a dick. He goes from a dick to be more of a kind of loving uncle, and then you see at the end you see the two like start together. And we're getting off topic, but fucking hell, Gravity Falls is such a good show.
it. It's an amazing show. I love that show.
It's so good. But yeah, I think we're mostly done.
Yeah, we are. Or 55. We're more than 55 minutes soon because have to tie in the intro.
Oh yeah,
So yeah,
and yeah.
that's the hour-long video. Josh, are you going to sleep after this?
Not
Then
really.
you
I was
can
gonna
make
stay.
sure I edit this, Josh.
Yeah,
You can make sure I edit this right now, Josh.
and then upload.
I actually, yeah, I can do that. I can actually upload it too. I can actually make a thumbnail for this, actually. That's a lot of things I can do now.
Yeet. Yeah. But anyways,
Alrighty.
yeah. Thanks for watching. This
Hope
has been
y'all enjoyed.
another yeah. And see you soon.
Yeah,
Peace.
you should see this by Saturday, at least.
At least, yeah.
At least. Bye.